This is it, a can't-miss game and a backdrop to match this special occasion. The fans had this one circled on their calendars long ago, and now it's a matter of who will dominate on the pitch. Big characters on the big stage. What a prospect.
Hello and a warm welcome to the South Coast. We find ourselves today at St Mary's Stadium. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we're on the cusp of bringing you live action from one of the most exciting leagues in Europe, the Championship. It's Southampton and they take on Wrexham.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And here's how the lineup looks for Southampton.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, it's great to see both teams using wingers. It's now just a case of which team uses them best and which pair get the better crosses into the box. It should be a good watch.
Plenty of options. He's in behind. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
And played short. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, we know he's a good all-round player, but his strength is when balls are rolled into him. He can hold up the play, he can roll defenders, he can get away from them, and that's key to the way his team want to play. When they get the ball into him, that's when they're at their strongest.
Fofana. Now the defenders know they need to get tighter. Big opportunity, and that's a very good parry. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
And an update from the Stoke City Stadium is in order. There's been a goal there. Alex, tell us all about it.
It's a goal for Millwall. They've scored the opener here with 33 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. And threading it through. Just needs to stay calm. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives... The keeper, no chance.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Perfect tackle. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Beautiful pass. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And so that will be the last piece of action in the first half here at St Mary's. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll have drilled it into them to keep their focus, keep playing through to the half-time whistle, and it's certainly put them in a good position to go on and win this now.
So back underway here into the second half. Plenty of support here. He thwarted the attack illegally. Now perhaps a card is forthcoming. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Very quick thinking there. Well, this is the home of live football and more live action from the Championship coming your way on EA TV. It's Southampton taking on Derby County. And plenty of room in the wide area. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. OK, news coming through from the Stoke City game. Something has changed there. Alex?
It's a goal for Stoke City. They've pulled one back with 56 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Now can they counter clinically? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Pablo Solari. Can he find the right pass? Intercepting it intelligently. Well, just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. I think you might enjoy this game.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Which will not be tolerated in the stadium. Thank you.
And into the last 15 minutes of action. Well, they've decided to make a change. Possession one. But he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
It should be. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, threat over for now. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Bristol City game. Here's Alex Scott with the news.
It's a second goal for Bristol City. It's all level again at 2-2 with 82 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. And the referee has awarded the free kick. He tried to play advantage, but it wasn't forthcoming. Well, he's got past his man. He's blocked it. Bodies forward and the break looks on. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. It needs an accurate cross. And he could be in proper trouble here. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. And the problem not completely solved. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
A glittering and meaningful occasion. And all week long, the football chatter has centred around this game and these talented teams. Which one will outwit the other in a stadium both packed and passionate? So many questions to be answered on a day of destiny. This is EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you the cut and thrust of the Championship. It's Wrexham, and they take on Preston North End. In position, there it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
And do they mean business on this occasion? Oh, surely! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here's the replay, and that's the perfect outcome. Right into the corner and in off the post. That's a very good goal.
And a goal to let you know about in the Cardiff City game. Here's Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Sheffield United. They've scored the opener here with 8 minutes played. I'm really enjoying this one, Derek.
Alex with the info as ever. Just the challenge that was required. And plenty of room in the wide area. The cross is on. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Pereira. Nicely timed tackle. Moving it forward. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Emil Rees. Very quick thinking there. Well, I believe there's been a goal in the Luton Town game, and with the details, here's Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a goal for Stoke City.
And it might be. And the danger cleared. Well, the pass not finding its target. He's got to score! Well, I take my hat off to him because that was superb defending. Well, half-time coming up shortly and the home side on top. Stuart, interested to get your critique.
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance of play, I think they do deserve their lead. They just have that little bit more creativity, particularly in the wide areas.
Mendy with it. And space to exploit, maybe. Textbook defending inside the box. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Chris Willock. And getting across to stop it. And there it is, the half-time whistle. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his movement and pace, and he fully deserved his 2 goals, and I expect more from him in the second half.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Opportunity. Oh, a tremendous block. Well, being pressed here. Changing situation in the Leeds game. There's been a goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
It's a goal for Leeds United. It's now 1-0 with 46 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Well, I should think Arsenal fans are in a pretty good mood following this news. The contract situation ironed out, and he might be in action pretty soon, Stuart.
Well, at around £50 million.
A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. What more? 30 minutes to go then. Ben Woodburn. Oh, this is looking promising. Well, not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Willock. Another live game in the Championship coming your way on EA TV. It's Preston North End taking on Derby County.
Oh, Derek, great opportunity here.
And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Into the final 20 minutes. Well, showing good defensive judgment. He's in with a chance. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And that will be a corner. Substitution time it is here. Happy to take on the shot. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Giving it a try. And the keeper more than equal to it. Camara. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Leeds game. Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a goal for Middlesbrough. It was all in the build-up play for me. So many different players involved. And once the space opened up, he took his chance superbly. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 80 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, it might still work out for them. But it just petered out. Delightful pass. A super tackle and they've won possession. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? We're live on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary. And alongside me is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you tonight is live Champions League group stage match day 1 action. It's Porto and they take on Wrexham.
Well, the first game of the group is so vital. You just can't get off to a losing start. This could be a tight battle today, Derek.
And the referee has awarded the free kick. He tried to play advantage, but it wasn't forthcoming. A glorious chance. Oh, a tremendous block. Grujic. Navarro. Nico Gonzalez. Grujic. Might lead to a chance. It's a perfect challenge. Match day 1 in the Champions League, always exciting. And as soon as the teams were drawn into this particular group...
Oh, Derek, big moment here.
And a decent save, full credit. And unable to keep possession. Navarro. Correa. No problems for the keeper. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Really good build-up, but no end product. Oh, great attacking play. Oh, could be. There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them. Good value for it. Asprilla. Danger here as he runs at them. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal. Well, they needed that, and so did he. Just look at the manager's relief there.
So, a level contest. 1-1. Correa. Grujic. Plenty of support here. And pulled back. And there to intervene. And Alex has a goal update to bring us from the Metropolitano.
It's a goal for Atletico Madrid. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that one. They've scored the opener with 41 minutes on the clock.
Thank you, Alex. running with the ball confidently. Happy to take on the shot. Nicely saved. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So back underway here into the second half. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. Well, he's certainly been warned, Stuart. No more challenges like that.
Well, he's in no doubt now. He can't foul again.
Still level here, but the pressure escalating. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Navarro. Here's Grujic. Now what can they do from here? Might go ahead. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. A move of promise on the flank. And he cuts inside. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
It's a short one. I'll tell you what, it wasn't a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, it was a decent chance, but they're still behind here. They needed to take that one.
Correa. Navarro. Can he find the right pass? What to like about that pass? That's a good-looking pass. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And played short. And a decent save. Full credit. And still danger here. Chance to cross. And drawing it back. Oh, a smart stop. Delivering it. Still possibilities. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
Right, interesting. Something important has happened in the Atletico game, so let's get the news from Alex.
It's a goal for Atletico Madrid. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone. Everyone, including the goalkeeper. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 79 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. And he takes it on. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. And they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Short corner it is. Just the challenge that was required. Closing it down. Well, that is going to go down. as an own goal by the keeper.
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? Teammate and support. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they have to settle for a point each. At least both sides are on the board, Stuart.
Well, it was a fairly even contest, but they now...
The stage is set and the tension is palpable. 90 minutes of what should be highly entertaining and absorbing football to come. And it would take a brave... Hello and welcome wherever you happen to be. Our action comes to you from the Stoke City Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is live action from the Championship. It's Stoke City, and they take on Wrexham.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Will he finish? And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, they're going to play with a front two. Which means they have to link up with each other as much as possible. If they do that well, they'll certainly pose a threat. It looks like a 5-3-2, really.
Oh, how about that for the last line of defence? Now, let's see what they can do here. Has a go. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So the ball rolling again. And with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Right, someone has scored in the Bristol City game. Let's find out who. Here's Alex.
It's a goal for Bristol City. The ball was pulled back from the goal line. He got over it well and was able to keep his shot down. It was a great goal. They've scored the opener here with 19 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Trying to pick out a teammate. Nodding it over.
Well, he was more determined than his marker, but he just couldn't get it on target, could he?
Might really be able to trouble them here. Oh, really careless. They might be in. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Romero.
Well, Stoke have really started to dominate the play over the last 15 minutes and have been really positive with it. They're creating opportunities, and it's surely only a matter of time before they draw level here.
Strong but fair tackle. Genuine chance. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Ryan May. Wesley has it. Oh, the threat is there. It's still alive. Determined defending. And that is going to be all for the first 45 here at the Stoke City Stadium. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark and attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, I've been disappointed with his game so far. As those touches show us, he just hasn't been getting into the right sort of areas. That's got to improve if they're to get back into this one.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Wesley. Is it going to end up being productive for them? There to win it back. Well, the Championship is such a competitive division, and this is a game for you to look forward to on EA TV. It's Stoke City.
Oh, they're in here, Derek.
Can they put it away? It's opened up for him, and this time it's in! Fabulous goal, and just look at the celebrations.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Ryan May. Andy Cannon. It's with Romero. Lovely work to get past his man. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
An alert piece of defending. And news of a goal in the Bristol City game. Alex Scott.
It's a second goal for Bristol City. They're back in this now with 65 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Well, body in the way. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Barnett. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Released it nicely. Just needs to get it out of there. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. That's a good pass. Well, far too much elevation there. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Now Romero with it. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Very quick thinking there. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. And support available. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Wesley. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
The stage is set and the tension is palpable. 90 minutes of what should be highly entertaining and absorbing football to come. And it would take a brave person indeed to predict... Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is live action from the Carabao Cup. It's Wrexham up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, they're also playing with two wingers, which should mean an exciting game here. This will come down to which pair get the better of their fullbacks.
It could be up for grabs. Well, it certainly was a bold attempt. Good to see him try his luck with the chip.
Well, it's a great attempt. Opts to lift it over the keeper, just gets a little bit too much on it.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. That's a good-looking ball. And diving to thwart him.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
Oh, a tremendous block. Well, behind for another corner. Keen to take it short here. High-level defending. Gives it a go. Determined defending.
Well, they're playing well now, and these fans can sense a goal coming.
It's a short one. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. And played short. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Not what he was intending. Bad pass.
Well, the hosts have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes. They're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
Oh, fine stop. Traoré now. Asprilla. A very timely interception. And support available. Oh, managing to beat him. Opportunity here. Oh, magnificent reaction. Who's going to get on the end of it? And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Salazar. Traoré with it. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. And passing it through. Is it going to be? And the keeper's hand does the trick. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, truth be told, he's only had a very limited influence on this game, Stuart.
Well, he's been very quiet so far. He just hasn't got away from his marker.
And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. And he stopped them in their tracks. Son. On to Lodi. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
And the keeper more than equal to the task. Elects to go short. Pierre. And the shot just over the top. Asprilla. Still passing it around with authority. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they forge ahead? Not the best of efforts, was it?
Well, it was a great chance, but a poor finish. He really should score there.
Regained possession. Pierre. He takes aim. Blocking it. Couldn't quite hang on. "20 minutes remaining. Determined defending.
To Andrew Vance, that's Andrew Vance. Please meet your wife at the steps of the main stand. Thank you.
And playing it through. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Spurs to make a personnel switch now.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Happy to shoot. It's still alive. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation.
Well, I thought that was the game. Fantastic work by the keeper, just to keep them in this.
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. Oh, a smart stop. An important interception. No foul. Spurs advantage. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Giving it a try. He can't hold on to it. Well, punched clear. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Davis. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has, so a penalty shootout. And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. And the penalty converted here. Can he convert? And confidently converted. And it's gone in. And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. And the keeper makes the all-important save. What a big moment. And there it is, perfectly executed. In it goes. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Almost intolerable pressure. And there it is. They can say a big thank you to the keeper. They're heading now for the next round.
Well, he's an imposing figure, and he's made it count on this occasion. That really is a good save.
That is the one.